Hey homies, you Fragment here. Welcome to another fragrance review video. First off, I want to start off by saying I'm really sorry for uploading so late. I had just gotten back from a cruise last week and I ended up getting sick. Don't think it's the Rona, but I think it's just a cold, stuffy nose, sore throat, all body aches, all that stuff. So I hadn't been feeling that great. So that's why I hadn't uploaded a video yet, but I think I feel good enough today. I wanted to get something out for y'all, so my schedule's not too messed up. But yeah, sorry about that, guys. I got a good one for you today, though. I want to talk about a fragrance that I really do enjoy, that I do not believe I reviewed. If I reviewed it on here, I'm going to feel real dumb later, but I wanted to talk about Dunhill Icon Absolute and why I think this is a pretty good fragrance, especially for the money. I believe this is maybe $30, super cheap, extremely heavy. This bottle is ridiculous. I mean, you could probably kill somebody with this thing. It's huge. The Dunhill, before I get into that, remember to make sure to like and subscribe and let me know what you think of this fragrance and what fragrances you want me to talk about. Sorry about that. My brain's all frazzled, so we're gonna try to get through this. I apologize. I got sick brain. But the Icon line has been just pretty much widely praised. It's a very good line. You have the original, you got Racing, got Absolute. There's one more that I cannot remember. I think there's four, and I know the fourth one I can't remember, but I know the first three that I just named are really, really stunners. This one particularly is very interesting. I actually just got this one off a recommendation. I've had it for a while now. I got it from, or I didn't get it from, but I got it from a recommendation from Robin James on YouTube. Hey, Robin. This is one of his favorite fragrances, and it's super cheap. And whenever somebody says that, this is their go-to, I usually take them at their word that it's going to be pretty good if they're constantly wearing it. Usually if you're constantly wearing a scent over and over and over again, it's a telltale sign. It's probably a good scent. So I was comfortable just blind buying this, considering it was $35, which is really nothing in fragrance terms. But I mean, this bottle is beautiful, guys. It's nice and gold. It's embalmed right here. Alfred Dunhill, London. You probably can't see this. Reflective. Let's check out this atomizer real quick. Pretty good atomizer for the price. And then something I read that when you close the cap, it's supposed to sound like a car shutting. That doesn't really sound like a car shutting to me, but that's what they're going for apparently. But let's get into the notes of this and why I think it's really good. If I can get my phone to unlock. So we got top notes of black pepper and bergamot, mid notes of saffron, black rose, and jasmine, and then base notes of agarwood or oud, leather, and tobacco leaf. This is from Fragrantica. They're not always right, but that's where I'm getting my notes from, like I usually do. So take that with a grain of salt. But why do I like this so much? Well, it reminds me of another fragrance. You probably already know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Tom Ford Oud Wood. And if I had to describe this in a few words, I would say fresh oud wood or fresher oud wood. See, there's the sneezing. I'm sorry about that. Oh, God. We're going to get through this. Okay. It's a fresher oud wood. That's kind of what I get from this. Not exactly the same. It's different, but that's the vibe I get. It's definitely not a challenging oud. It's more on the casual oud side, where y'all probably know ouds tend to get really weird at some points. They start to smell really kind of gross, like fecal, and ugh. I don't know how people can wear that, but just like oud wood, this leans more on the casual oud side. It's not going to scare people away. It really does smell remarkably close to it, and for a fraction of the price, which bums me out because I really like oud wood, but you can tell the quality differences are there. Oud wood just smells more luxurious. But oddly enough, they actually perform about the same. They both don't last extremely long. I get maybe 6 hours from each of them with very low projection, which, I mean, for oud wood that sucks because it's such an expensive set, but for this, it's so cheap, so you just go nuts, spray it all over. Seasons, I would say leaning more to cold, but maybe more of a year-rounder if you hold back the sprays. I mean, it smells so good. I remember Robin saying he wears this whenever he wants to. I see this being definitely more of a nighttime cool weather scent, but I'm just not sure it's strong enough to really cut through the cold weather, especially with the performance on my skin. It might be different from you, but that's definitely one of the main complaints I've heard about this one. But out of the line that I've tried, this is definitely my favorite one. It's the only one I've owned. I have sampled the other ones, but this is definitely my favorite. Probably because I love oud wood so much. But yeah, I definitely do recommend this. You know, it's not expensive. If you're looking for something in the same vein as oud wood, but it's not a clone. It's not the same thing, but it smells like it's in the same vein. If you like that, check it out. It's very cheap. It's very pretty. It looks really cool in your collection. It's extremely heavy, so be careful. I'm always scared that, or I actually don't even put this on the main stand because I'm afraid it's going to break it. So yeah, that is my review of Dunhill Icon Absolute. Apologies again for missing my review on Monday. I'm still under the weather. That sneeze is going to stay in the video. I'm not cutting that. I think it's hilarious. But yeah, that is the end of this video. Please remember to like and subscribe. And with that, you Fragment out.